let me ask you to put on your wise sage hat and give advice to young people. So if you're talking to somebody who's in high school, in college, what advice would you give them about their career, about life in general, how to live a life they can be proud of?
Well, I'd say the world is your oyster. I mean, first order of business, you're not a victim. I don't care what color you are. I don't care you're male, female, you're gay, straight, whatever. The world is your oyster. You are so privileged. You sit here in the United States of America, a free country, a rich country. Everything is possible for you. Believe me, you can do anything. Okay. Secondly, I would say mastery over the medium in which we're embedded is the key to the future. So get educated, focus, work hard, you know, invest in your future by acquiring the skills that you need to be able to navigate the 21st century. Um, I would say the Chinese are coming, and I don't mean anything against China. I just mean to say the world's a small place, and it's getting smaller. And you know, uh, you better get moving, and you better get moving quickly. I'd say your identity, your coloration, your orientation, your category is not the most important thing about you. That you know. So the temptation to limit yourself. I give this speech to my kids. I say, um, I quote James Joyce. He has a passage in Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man, in which he says, do you know what Ireland is? Ireland is an old sow that eats her farrow. This is Joyce. He says, Stephen Dedalus is the character that he has in mind in this chronicle. He says, uh, your ethnic inheritance, he's talking about Irish nationalism, are like nets holding you back. That your challenge is to learn how to turn those nets into wings and thereby to fly. Okay. Flying into the open skies of modern society. Don't be your grandfather. Don't be your father. Don't wear your thing so heavily that it keeps you from being open to everything that's new in the world. Wear it lightly. Yes, everybody comes from somewhere, but it doesn't have to be where you end up. So you're not your father. You're not your grandfather. You are this wonderfully blessed human being in the middle of going into the middle of the 21st century, and don't miss it. Don't live blinkeredly. Don't live small. Live big.
Live big and wear your history lightly.
Yeah. Everybody's got a mother tongue. Everybody's got a story. Everybody has a people. But the world is a small place.
I love that you're quoting an Irishman. One of the greatest writers of the 20th century, a profound one,
Yes.
but an Irishman nevertheless. The levels of humor within that is not lost on me.
Let me just mention the great Ralph Ellison, the African-American writer. Invisible Man is his masterpiece. Embodied this spirit. Okay, we Black Americans, we do come from somewhere. That coming from somewhere is from slavery in America. That's our ancestral heritage. But that's not what we are. Skin and bone, these are superficial things. The spirit, and if I were a more religious person, I could give a whole disquisition about that. But it's the spirit, it's that light that's inside. That's who we are. And our challenge is to live in the fullness of it, as opposed to this blinkered thing where we don't look left, we don't look right. We're just fitting within this template that we inherit. That is a travesty.